Hello dear students, welcome back after your exams. We are starting our new chapter in science. This is the third chapter of your science. Actually, it's the second chapter in our view, isn't it? We skipped the second chapter and we are moving to the third chapter in your textbook. See, this is our chapter. Uses of plants, page number 165. Okay, right. So all of you open your book, page number 165, and now listen to the video. Don't want to look into the book, textbook. See, this chapter is about uses of plants. What is the meaning of use? You know what is the meaning of use? Use of chalk is to write in the board. Use of pencil is to write in your notebook, and use of pen is to also write something in your notebook. And use of a plate is to serve the food. Use of bench is to sit. So you may understand what is the meaning of use. Uses of plants that we are discussing. What are the uses? What help plants provide us that we are discussing in this chapter? See, mainly 4 points based on which the first page of the chapter moves on. That is, first one, shelter. Shelter means, what is the meaning of shelter? We need a shelter to overcome the rain, hot climate, then wind. These things, to overcome from these things, we need a shelter. That's our home. This tree is a shelter for many human beings and also many animals, many birds. From trees, we obtain some furnitures by which we can make shelter for human beings. And the tree, as it is a shelter for birds, you may know that many birds are living in the trees. So it is a shelter for them. It provides us shade. Its long branches and thick leaves provides shade for us. Trees, isn't it? So trees are a shelter for animals as well as birds and for many living things. Second point, trees are the lungs of the earth. These trees, they take in carbon dioxide and release out oxygen during the daytime, isn't it? You know very well about the breathing of trees or plants. Plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen during daytime, and at night time they take in oxygen and release out carbon dioxide. So during daytime they gives us oxygen. So they are actually purifying, they are making our air to pure one, take carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen. By that process they are purifying the air, and hence they are called lungs of the earth. So we have to conserve the trees. If you have more trees, we'll get more amount of oxygen. So never tell anyone to cut any trees and never allow anyone to cut a tree. Okay, they are the lungs of our earth. Third one, they bring rainfall. So you know, if there is a tree here, so if some clouds are moving above the tree, what happens? Some clouds will be moving above the tree. The trees will attract this cloud. Trees will attract all the clouds towards it. And hence the clouds will stay there and they will give us rainfall. So whenever there is a place with more trees, there is a place with more trees, they receive high rainfall. That's why our area, especially Karuvaragundu, Tuvur, this Kaligavu, these areas receive high rainfall compared to the areas like Manjeri or Perindalmanna, because we have immense amount of trees here. A large amount of trees, a large number of trees, not amount, number of trees. We have a large number of trees, and that's why they attract the clouds and we get high rainfall. So never allow someone to cut the trees. These trees will protect the soil beside them. So they will protect the soil and never allow the soil to wash away. If some water comes during the flood, as like we see in the last week, there was heavy rainfall. If there was no trees available in these regions, what happens? This soil will flow away with the water. So the trees protect the soil without moving. They hold the soil. The roots of the tree hold the soil and protect the soil and never allow them to erode or soil erosion. Never allow them to have a soil erosion. So the trees also protect the soil too. That is a use of trees. Next one, they gives us very tasty fruits. So they gives us tasty fruits, and these tasty fruits is used as food items. Obviously they will give us fruits, vegetables, many things. So they give us food items. They give us medicines also. We are obtaining medicines. Ayurveda medicines is completely from these trees or plants. So they give us medicines, and they give us many more items. They give us the furniture, they give us gum that we are using, they give us timber for making furnitures, as well as all the sheltering things. These things are made from trees. So there are many uses about these trees. In the first page, here it is discussed. 1, 2, 3, 4 points are discussed. So read these 4 points. I will read the first point for you, okay, from the first of the chapter. Trees are among our best friends. They help us in the following ways. In summer, we take shelter in shade of a tree. For example, the mango and the banyan trees are so big and have such wide spreading branches that human beings and animals can rest under them. Second point, trees and forests are like the lungs of the earth. They purify the air by taking in carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen. Give out oxygen we breathe. Forests help attract clouds and lead to increased rainfall. They attract the cloud and rainfall will be increased. Deforestation or cutting of trees leads to less rain, drier climate, no shade, and soil erosion. Soil being washed or blown away. Last point, different parts of a plant are useful to us in different ways. We get cereals, dhanyangal, food items, timber, tadi, medicines, paper, rubber, resin and gum, that are paste from trees. Let us discuss some of these. So in the coming classes we will discuss some of these uses. Okay, here you can see a did you know portion. There is a banyan tree. You know what is banyan tree? We can see mostly in our areas also banyan trees. They can have up to 1,000 trunks. Some of the banyan trees, very huge banyan trees, have 1,000 trunks, and it covers an area of up to 30 tennis courts. You know the area of a tennis court, badminton court, you know, such like there is tennis court. So they can cover up to 30 tennis court area. Means, you know, the area of a tennis court will be this like. So they can cover, this tree can cover an area up to 30 tennis court. Means a large playground. That much area this banyan tree can hold. So that's all about the section. Read the chapter very well, page number 165. Okay. And there is a section here, you can see this section that you have to tick that and send to your teacher. Okay, send to me if I am your teacher. So other classes also send to your own teachers these things. Tick the correct answers here. After reading this portion you will get the correct answers. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.